welcome back to another video. Today's video we're talking about 5 apps you should have as a small business owner. My name is Untitled and I'm a YouTuber based in Nigeria. The apps I'll be talking about today are apps that would help you, most especially if you are starting out as a small business owner. Most people who are just in a business for the first time get scared, really don't want to invest all your money into the business, and you try as much as possible to cut costs where you can. These apps will help you in branding, managing your finances when it comes to your business. These apps will help you in editing, taking pictures and editing your pictures, or let's say videos, because at the end of the day you're just starting out. You really don't have that money to invest in getting a photographer to help you take pictures. When I started out, these were the apps that helped me, and I'm still using. The apps we'll be talking about are Canva, Pinterest, Trello, we have Notion, Money Manager, and we also have Seller. My two favorite apps are Canva and Pinterest. I would say these are my OGs. So the next thing you'll be seeing is a behind the scene of how I use these apps in running my business. So this is the Canva Hub. Here there are various things you can do. You can see there are templates for Instagram posts, Instagram stories, logos. There are various things you can do. So here I'm just showing you how you can use the templates. So take for example, let's say you don't know how to design, because obviously you're not a graphics designer. There are templates you can use. All you need is just to import your pictures and add your picture like I did here. So let's say we are designing this for, let's say, a skincare brand or a business that sells skincare products. I've imported a product that the person sells. Then I'm also trying to add the name of the business, which is Skincare by Lola, and just adding a touch of what you do, right? So this template is for, let's say the person is having a flash sale, and or here you can also change the brand, the colors. So let's say you have a brand color for your brand, you can always use your brand color. There are different things you can change. The text, you can change the fonts. Canva should be your best friend as a small business owner. Companies these days, when you even check for what's it called, for requirements for some interviews, right, they ask you, can you use Canva and everything. So this is something you should have. Then at the end of the day, you save it to your phone, right? And here I'm just showing you other things you can also do. There are stories templates. So this is also for a skincare brand. Most have skincare proteins and all. You just take the picture for your product and import it to Canva, and when you're done, you take it, you save it to your phone, and then you can post it, right? Here I'm also showing different things you can use Canva to create. It's amazing. See, their phone, what's it called, Facebook posts, invoices, YouTube thumbnails. Actually, I use Canva in creating my YouTube thumbnails, if you're not aware. Then here, if you're starting out and you don't have enough money to pay a graphics designer to help in designing a logo, you can come to Canva and just create one for the time being, when at the end of the day you get money to pay a graphics designer to help you create a logo, right? So there are different things you can use Canva to do. There is the free version, and then there's the paid version. When I started out, I started with the free version, right? So with the free version, there are a lot of things you can do. There are a lot of things you can create with the free version. But for the paid version, that's also has the benefits, right? Because with the paid version, you can create other things, you can, what's it called right now, you can use audios, you can use songs and all. That's one of the benefits the paid version has. But if you are starting out, you can always start with the free version. The next app we'll be talking about is Pinterest, which is like my favorite. I love to say Pinterest is amazing. Like there's nothing you want to create or there's nothing you want to do that you won't get on Pinterest. So let's say you're a business that sells jewelry and you're finding it's really hard to take pictures for your brand. You can come onto Pinterest to check for what's it called? Images for jewelry, like how to take product pictures and everything. For me as a fashion designer, I use Pinterest to get inspiration, right? So let's say for example, I want to, what's it called now? I want to create like an outfit and I just want to like gather inspiration from different outfits. I come onto Pinterest to check for inspirations and probably take like a sleeve from a particular outfit, take the bodies from a particular outfit and all. With Pinterest, there are different things. And with the pictures, the videos are things you can create at home with your phone, right? You don't need to have like all the what's it called, the studio gadgets and everything. With your phone and the little things you have around you, you can create nice pictures, right? This is also for a skincare brand. Let's say you bake cake and oh, you are a baker, you are someone who sells perfumes, you're someone into skincare, you can always come to Pinterest to check for inspirations of how to take clean pictures. There was even a day because for me, I'm someone who suffer from getting like the right poses for pictures. I don't really know how to take pictures like that, right? So there was a day I came onto Pinterest to search for how to pose for pictures. Funny, right? But I did it. Here, this is for someone who sells lip glosses and everything. You can come to see how they take pictures. And it is so amazing because these things are things you can create at home. You don't need to like pay anyone. That is why I said Pinterest is an app you should have as a small business owner, most especially yes, if you're a student and you are starting out, right? So this is also like lip gloss packaging ideas. You can always come to Pinterest to check for packaging ideas for your products or for your business. Trust me when I say Pinterest should be your friend as any small business owner. Like I use Pinterest also to direct traffic from, because I have a page on Pinterest, right? I use it to direct traffic to my blog because my blog is new, right? There are amazing things you can do on Pinterest. So have Pinterest. So the next, it is actually not an app because you can only access this through your browser. It's going to be Seller. So Seller is like a platform where you can upload and sell your digital products, right? So let's say you're into ebooks, you're into selling of tickets, you're into webinars and every other thing that is related to like the digital world. You can always go there to sell your products. So you can see digital products, ebooks, courses and memberships, event tickets, services, physical goods, right? With Seller, you can, I didn't even know that you can now sell physical goods on Seller. So take for example, you're a small business owner and you don't have that much money yet to build a website. You can use Seller to sell your products, right? I've used it once and for the products I sold, then they took like 130 naira or 170 naira for their commission. So you can always use Seller to sell your products as a small business owner. The next app I'll be talking about is going to be Trello. So I started using Trello early this year and I used it to like plan out like my content for the whole month, right? So Trello also has like a mobile app, which I wasn't aware before because I usually use it on my system, my laptop, right? So with Trello, I draft out everything I want to post out that month. Like I draft everything out at first in terms of like what I want, the content I want to have on the feed, what I want to have as carousels, what I want to have as reels, as videos, and the content I want to put out on the story, right? So when I'm done writing everything out, I try as much as possible to like take each content to where they're supposed to be. Then we also have like I also created with the story, the new week 1, week 2, you can do that yourself, right? So when I'm done drafting out the content I want, you can drag and drop it to where you want it to be. So let's say for week 1, I want to have like a mix of carousel, reel, a feed and everything, or a video. I will take it to each week, right? So in week 1, let's say I want to put out 5 contents. I already have like a visual representation of what I want to put out that week, and it is very, very easy for me to do that. So that is what it looks like. Also, then here I also have doing, I also have, so let's say I'm done with the post, I take it to like done. Also, you can add other people the to your Trello space. So you invite people and then they can join you so that they can have like a visual representation of what you're working on. The last app we'll be talking about today is going to be Notion, right? So with Notion, there are different kind of things you can do with Notion. For me, I would say Notion is kind of a little bit technical because you can learn about it, right? But you have to like keep working on it for you to get a hand of it, right? So here I used this to map out like the launch plan for a business. So for each day of the month, I know what we should be putting out for that month, right? So let's say the launch date is 10th of November, then I would know that okay, 2 days to launch, we are posting teaser content flatly and everything. Also, I also use Notion to draft out or script out my YouTube content, right? I also use it to like create like what's it called? I also use it to like sketch out or plan my content for the month. There are different things you can use Notion to do. As a business owner, you can also use it to like create like the content calendar for your business. So you know what you're posting out every day of the month. So with that, when that is done, when you've drafted what you want to put out during the month in Notion, it becomes easier for you to like go to Trello and script out or write out whatever you want to put out for the month. There are different ways people use Notion. I know of students who use Notion. I know of business owners who use Notion to like what's it called now, we use Notion to plan out what they want to achieve, like their 5-year plan, their 3 years plan and everything. And let's say you are someone who is starting out, there are also templates you can use to start out if you are finding it difficult. I remember when I started using Notion, I started with the template at first because I wasn't understanding what was going on there. So I was using the templates available on the platform to work, you get me. Notion also has like an app that you can use. With this, I created this on my laptop because I use Notion on my laptop, right? There are different things you can do. This is for the student. Let's say you're a student and you're a student and you're someone who also runs a business by the side. You can also do this. Now, you can also do this, use this for your business. Like I said, you would see different things you can do: content calendar, mood board, brand assets. So brand assets are like, let's say your logo, your brand color and everything, right? Also, like I said, you can also use it to create content calendar, which was what I showed you earlier before. So this, they know that okay, idea in progress, in review. Like there are amazing things you can use Notion for. You just need to like start. And honestly, like I would say I want, running a business on its or alone is stressful, right? So if there is something that I can use that would help me make the journey more easier, more stress free, why am I stressing myself? Tell me, why do I want to be stressing myself? So that is also a way you can help, you know, get the stress off you, limit the burden of running a business, right? So I think this is going to be like the last what's it called? The last behind the scenes of me showing you how I use these apps to run my business, just to keep myself sane. You get me? The uses of this app, and we're starting with Canva. Canva, I'll say Canva is like a lifesaver, not only for business owners, but whatever you want to do, you can always do them on Canva. As a business owner, you can use Canva to create your logo, your content, let's say your Instagram content, your Twitter content, wherever you post content on as a business owner, you can use Canva to create this thing. You can also use Canva to create a video. I'm sure most people don't really know about using Canva to create video for your brand. If it's something you're interested in, let me know in the comment section below. Just drop, you can drop like a thumbs up down below so that I will know. I'll definitely create a video on that. Next app I'll be talking about is going to be Money Manager. Now, with Money Manager, I started using it last year. I got to know about the app through a YouTuber who is Nello Okeke. So basically, she used Money Manager to manage her finances as a wife, right? And that was how I also started using it. I started using it to manage my finances as a student while I was in school. But along the way, I noticed that I can also use it for my business. So what this app does is to impute what you spend money on daily. So as a business owner, let's say I'm a fashion designer. Let's say I end up buying like thread for that day, or I end up like sending out money for deliveries and everything. I can always impute it in that app. Then at the end of the month, you would see where your money is going to. Is most of your money going to deliveries, or your money is going to like materials and all? You would be able to like understand that in the app. Now, the next app I want to talk about is going to be Pinterest. Pinterest is my favorite. Like, I don't know what you're looking for, you won't see on Pinterest. For me, as a business owner or as a fashion designer, I use Pinterest to get ideas. Yeah, I use Pinterest to search for styles. I use Pinterest to search for inspirations, right? Now, you can also use Pinterest to generate like a brand color, right? So now there's this business, and I wanted the brand color to be like pastel colors, cool colors, colors that are relaxing. I went to Pinterest to check color codes for pastel colors. Yeah, and it brought out color codes for pastel colors. So I wrote out the codes and I went back to Canva to like, there's a way you can do it. I think I'll make a separate video on that. So with Pinterest, as let's say as a jewelry seller, you can go to Pinterest and search for how to take pictures for jewelries, how to create videos for my jewelry brand. You could go to Pinterest as a home decor and search minimalist home decor. You would see different kind of things. So for me, as a fashion designer, I use Pinterest to get inspiration, right? So I go there to search for, let's say I want to, I'm thinking of something and I want it to have like 90s vibe. I would go there and search for fashion or clothes from the 90s, and then different kind of things pops out. That is one of the apps you should have as a business owner. Another benefit of using Pinterest is, let's say you have an account on Pinterest. When you pin your pictures on Pinterest, you can direct people from there to your Instagram page. You know of brands on Instagram who have pages on Pinterest. So they post their pictures, because Pinterest is more like a visual platform. You just post pictures. It is very different from Instagram. You just post pictures and you had a link which you can use to direct people to your business page, let's say on Instagram, or you can direct people to your website. Now, because I have a blog and my blog is still new, which is stayingbubbly.com, I use my Pinterest account to direct traffic to my next app I want to talk about blog. Is going to be Trello. Trello is more like an app. you can use to plan out your content. So Trello is an app you can use to plan out your content. With Trello, it is easy. I don't use it on my phone, but I am sure they have like a version that you can use on your phone. I use it on my laptop. But with Trello, I write out content ideas that I have for my business. Then with that, I can also like write out the captions I want to use for the post. So because of that, I can do that. I can plan out like the content for a whole week in Trello. And during the week, I just go to Trello, read the captions that I had already planned out, the hashtags, and just take it directly to my social media account and just post it. And also with Trello, you can add other people. So let's say you have people who work alongside with you, you can add them so that way they can always check to see if you need to like make corrections. So this is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you've learned one or two things from today's video. If you want me to make like dedicated videos to any of these apps, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget, like I always say, that you are enough and you matter, and everything is figure outable. If you know you've not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. It is going to mean a lot to me. See you guys in my next video. Bye.